Alrighty. Oh, sound. Alrighty.
More where that came from. More where that came from.
Alright, killing the dudes first. Winning strategy. And my thing is frozen, as usual. Let's see. This fixes it. Yep. Okay, now I know how to fix it quicker without having to exit out of the game. Codes. Codes. I got frustrated with this on Sunday, so I'm doing a retry.
Another sentry. The mercenaries must be using them to locate us. There's probably another patrol nearby.
Alright. So, before I get any further in, I would like to state that eventually I need to make a 30-second video of introduction. But aside from that, if you want to support the channel, whether it be if you're watching from YouTube, because I am not monetized on YouTube, and if you don't want to give money to Jeff Bezos, you can buy merch from my merch channel, or my Ko-fi account. Where I have t-shirts, artwork, and stickers for sale, as well as greeting cards with my artwork on it. So if you want to support the channel, support me. That would be the ideal way. Okay. 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 Oh, I targeted the doggies.
Wait, bounty? I don't think so.
Alright.
Time to even the odds. More where that came from.
Okay, I'm gonna stand here and heal for a second while I go grab some coffee. Alright. Well, it really doesn't heal me fast. Right.
More where that came from.
Static Blaster. Don't have the prerequisite. Why can't I switch characters?
Yeah?
Yeah.
I always feel a sense of calm when I walk the surface of Telos. The Ithorians are truly amazing in their work.
Amazing at wasting the Republic's credits, maybe. But now that you mention it, I think I feel it too. A weight's been lifted off my shoulders.
Quiet. There's a large mercenary patrol up ahead. If we move carefully along the perimeter, we may be able to get by without their spotting us. We could cross along the shore, or head along the cliffs to the south. I'll follow close.
No, not a dead hammerhead. What is the strength package? Okay, reflex, minimum con 12, strength 1. What is my strength? Not worth it. Wait, did I actually pick up the stuff? Yes. No, not another Ithorian. They're so peaceful. I love the don't draw attention to yourself.
Let's settle this.
Take them down.
Holy crap, this thing's tough.
More where that came from.
My guys can't shoot to save their lives. One of the two.
Let's settle this.
Alright guys, now that we've managed to kill two things with blaster fire and not draw the attention of the mercenaries. Huh. It didn't attack us. It ate frag grenades. Really? Minefield ahead. No kidding? There's a lot of shit up there. Heavy defense turret. Right, we're not going that way.
More where that came from.
Let me handle it.
Everyone down.
Take them down.
More where that came from.
What does this do? Ooh. Oh, attribute damage. Alright, first off. Cancel. Okay. Did I equip?
Take him down.
Alright, so just looped back around to here. Wait. Yes.
Let's go.
Hidden caches. We should be on the lookout for more of these. They could come in handy.
Alright, thanks. Thanks, guy. That was credits, computer spike, ion grenades. Hardware sword. Alright, so I have to get through that minefield. What a surprise. Wonder if
What's going on?
you It was a hell of a lot easier than, well, I didn't do the stupid frontal assault. Alright, do any of these guys have stuff? Yes. Where's the one that came over here? Here it is.
What's going
Now
on?
the fun part. Let's get all this crap.
Everyone down!
Leave it to the Jedi to just run through all the traps. Granted, the gas traps are really the only ones I'm worried about. Interesting.
I hear you.
Your Tourette's didn't work. Oh, come on.
More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Guys, you're so fucking useless.
What's going on?
Half the robot. Ooh, sonic rifle.
Just say the word.
Damn it. All right.
Let's go. There's the landing pad. There should be a computer. Looks like.
Why do you say that?
What do we have? Corin. We'll see. Attack!
Right.
Let's settle this. I hear you.
Alright. Stupid dialogue. Did not expect to be caught in dialogue. Oh, and I have to go that way.
There's the landing. Looks
Yes,
like.
yes,
Why
yes.
do you
There's a
say
landing pad. There's dudes.
Why would I do that? Attack!
Okay.
This won't take long.
More where that came from. Time to take you down to size.
power implant? What kind of power? Alright, let's see what the power implant does. Ah. Three. Ugh. All right. Safe scum. Damn it!
Time to even the odds. More where that came from. More where that came from.
And those two numbnuts are stuck there. Alright. Okay, can't go that way. There's an order of operation here. I need to follow it. Alright, this guy has no armor. I could have swore I picked up heavy armor. From one of these guys. Oh, no, it's in the box. Alright, let's get all my bullshit back. Come on, guys.
Where that came from? Time to take you down the side. Let's settle this. More where that came from.
Right, now I have the stuff to eat. Light. Max Dex 4. What is your dexterity? Ugh. Okay. What are you wearing? Heavy combat suit. Can I go in here? Nope. All right. Save scum. This is the first time I've played this, so... Oh, I need... Let's actually find out what's down in the tunnel.
Let me handle this.
I got too close.
More where that came from. Time to even the odds. More where that came from. More where that came from.
Bruh. Are you two dumbasses? Where's Bonehead? still laying over there because he's still in combat. What? What's your dex? 22. So 22 is plus 6. You have already maxed that out. Max dex 3. Your dex is okay.
Hopefully I'll be able to access the shield network from this console. Good, it's functional, and my passcodes still work. Now let's find your ship. The TSF probably thinks the ship was put down in the wastes, but they don't know the planet as well as I do. Philos's atmosphere has been turned into acidic vapor. Landing a ship in the wastes would be like sealing it in a hangar full of hungry Minox.
I'd say there's probably an illegal landing site somewhere then.
So that means there's probably an unsanctioned landing site somewhere. Here, a small anomaly in the shield network's power grid. I'm not surprised the TSF didn't spot this. It's subtle, more like an error or random flux than anything suspicious. It looks like power is being drawn to generate a shield over a small area in the polar region, but nothing should be down there. Orbital cameras show nothing, just an empty mesa. That's a little tougher. According to the computer, a shuttle is currently docked inside the research facility. At least there was at last report, though that was months ago. I don't, but that's not going to stop me. I'm getting back to Citadel if I have to build a new ship myself. There's one other small problem. Recently, Zerka teams that were sent into the military facility have not been coming out. But it's not as though we have any choice.
Alrighty. Empty recycling bin.
Just say the word.
Who's got the better security here? Oh. Security. How about actually telling me what the ranks are? Oh, 12. Okay. And then you. Oh no, it's demolitions. 12. 3. Okay.
Word.
So this is the guy I want to use to do this. Dungeon. Done dirt cheap. More coffee. I'll be right back.
Sorry, I said let me look. No, we cannot do that.
This is what. I really just need to set up my coffee pot in here so I don't have to constantly go out.
This arm of mine isn't just for show, General. Stand back. Berserker mercenaries were a little surprised when I broke my way out of my holding cell.
Heh.
The shields there were even weaker than these. After you.
Repulsor fist. Heh. Those are turrets. Just going to single buff it.
Time to take you down to size. Let's settle this.
The hell?
Poison.
Y'all stop standing on that bullshit. Alright, first things first, let's level up. Alrighty, I need Powers. Yeah. She show? I don't have a lightsaber. What's that? When do I get that? 12. And I just hit 10. Still don't have force push. Power encircles a target victim in a small maelstrom. What else? Where's the stun powers? Oh, I'm a sentinel, so I don't get those, huh? Line trick. Force scream. Force train. Suppression. Life drain. Shock. Dark side. Restricted by armor. Fear. Slow. Dark side? Dark side. Droid stun. Stun. Okay. We're gonna manually level you up this time. Okay, what skills? Demolitions. Sneak. Security. 4 points. Unarmed specialist. Oh, you're good at... Okay. Okay, we will be... Oh, for fuck's sake, guy.
I hear you.
Y'all are fucking... I should have gone with droid stun. Oh, I'm on solo mode, that's why. I see. Still don't have a lightsaber. Okay. It's a trap. Oh, wait. Not walking those shit for brains over the toxic vents. Military door. All right. Oh, that's actually good against droids. Back here. Okay. Extra anti-droid power. That's where I came from.
Let's go.
Time to take you down to size.
Achoo!
Where that came from?
I don't need to learn how to do stuff. Grenades, stimulants, mines. Oh. I can't. Aha. Have one of those. Security 13. Computer use. Don't have one. Create that. Do not have enough to build this. Oh, 86. Alright, let's break down items. Upgrade item, lightsaber. Oh, I don't wanna... Con 1. It's garbage. Alright. Oh. Right. Still can't assemble a lightsaber. Let's unequip this stuff. Okay. Okay. Less funky looking. Okay. Ranged. Pinpoint accuracy scope. What does that do? Properties slow. Oh, I only made one. Okay. All right.
Let's go.
Hey, look, it's my.
There
That's
she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition. That's all a moot point, though. The hangar bay doors are closed. I don't fancy flying the shuttle through solid metal, so I'd say we need to find a way to get them open. We'll also need to find the ignition codes for the shuttle, or else we'll have some trouble getting off the ground. If we get all that, I wouldn't worry about what shape this heap is in. I'll get it running.
Why is there gas vents?
Let's go.
Ooh. Yay, stuff. Components. Alright, no more gas.
You asked for it.
Time to open your eyes.
Anakin's energy shield. Military grade door. It really isn't comforting, because everyone knows military grade is actually made by the lowest bidder.
This one has all
wancha morichiwa, mufalawa ni bobo wishyo, kuna sita, dorcho ni sobawata. Kawana bota yuta tanga kinamatura, tayaita, tabosana nansata. Tonata dias mia, jichopatana, kunera que te dinito para más nucho. Great King.
Alright, so. First things first, wanted to see how far I was to leveling. Oh, all I have left are frag grenades.
Everyone down!
Alright, we're gonna loot first. Then open the door.
Just say the word. I'll just leave this right here.
Really? Apparently, that was all I needed to do. Can I open this door? Negative. Can you hear me? Yes. Are we there yet?
Let's go.
Let's settle this.
Get out of the way! Oh, for fuck's sake.
More where that came from.
I said follow me, not get in my way. Dumb Twi'lek.
Time to take you down the side. Everyone down.
Well, don't know what that is. See what's in the robot. Alright, I don't actually think I need to go in there. Okay.
go.
Right. Let's just. Ugh. I find open doors suspicious. Ooh. Y'all are crowding me. The hell just happened?
Tong lado.
Shut up!
Chija.
Yes, I can. About to panic because I was walking over bad vents. Okay, let's see what's in door number 1. Ooh. So I have green lightsaber crystal and now a blue lightsaber crystal. That door doesn't open.
What's going on?
I need you to do something productive. I turned off the turrets a while ago
What's going on?
and forgot about it. Well, that looks bad. Vector online. Okay. Oh, and bad shit.
Everyone down! More where that came from.
Alright. Door doesn't open. Military droid still doesn't work. Okay. I blew up the droids in the charging station. Okay, that doesn't open. Still can't open that. Alright, fine. You can keep following me. chest down here? No. Oh, that's where I just came from. Alrighty, we opened all this bullshit. Ooh, remains. Remains to be seen what's in the box. Boxes! Need a pet? Awesome. Awesome. Parts. Now I can repair a droid. Okay. Can I open that door? No. Am I going to keep talking to myself? Yes. Okay, that's the thingy I blew up. Is this a door that opens? No. Oh, there's the big bad bot. Still can't open that. Everyone's healed. Okay. We are gonna start with the grenade. Buff. Buff. Energy shield. Mando. Okay. Where'd you go? What the fuck?
Just say the word.
Why are you guys in melee range? For fuck's sake. Where was my last... you gotta be... Alright, shit for brains. Oh, for fuck's sake, you just stood in one spot while I was trying to run away. Alright, now I get to run through all this bullshit all over again. Okay, first off, back to group mode. Y'all need to not walk on the bad stuff. Okay. Dude, get off the gas vent! I swear. I have to hold their hands across all the stuff to keep them from walking on gas vents. Oh, God. What's the most infuriating part of this game? My idiot companions walking over gas vents. That's the part about this game that infuriates me. Y'all, okay. All that room, and I managed to get you to not walk on the... Why did his head light up? Am I supposed to collect his brain cell? His cranium? Yeah, droids. Alright, force push not work. Get that one.
Let me handle this.
Chemicals. Yo, you're standing way too close. I wish I could set them to follow further away. Okay, that's where it came from. This is where I'm going. Alright, dude, bro. Let's get you breaking down the walls. Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the wall, breaking the wall. Okay. First off, there you go. And then attack. You. It's one of those. Because you're shooty. Since there's a bunch of stuff in here, we're going to...
Just say the word. More where that came from.
No, kill the flamethrower first.
God. More where that came from.
Y'all are fucking useless.
More where that came from. Time to take you down the side.
Take them down.
Time to take you down the side.
Aha! Workbenches. First off, let's heal. I need for this? Security. Okay. What do you do? 0. Bolt deflection +1. Oh, I can't. Still can't build a lightsaber. Okay, mass crit. Energy. Oh. All right. Okay, now we're gonna break shit down again. Droid bullshit. Okay. Scope. $12. 5. Okay. Upgrade. Firearms. Safe scum.
What's going on? There she is, one orbital shuttle. Looks like it's in serviceable condition.
All right.
That's all a moot point, though.
All right.
The hangar bay door will, if we...
Yeah, I know it's an orbital shuttle. Thanks, guys.
Let's go.
All right, gas vents. Problem solved. Lockers. Okay, I definitely need droid stun. I should have done that first.
Kawancha morichiwa. Kawato. Mom.
Yes, I'm leaving you. All right, more coffee. Coffee acquired. Last of my coffee acquired. Damn it, why do you do that way? Sometimes I hate this game.
Let's go.
Alright, having switched him to the Disruptor and the other guy to the Mando Heavy Blaster, very, very wise decision on my part. That open? Yes. Blue crystal. Rock!
Let's go.
Just because I don't want to have to run through this all over again. Alright, those aren't going to activate until after I do this thing. Yep. I should have booby-trapped the shit out of that place. Especially since I knew...
Time to take you down to size.
Do I get this? Oh yeah, it's for the blue crystal was. Okay. Stuff. Again. That door doesn't open. Oh right, that's the explodey stuff.
Just say the word. I'll just leave this right here.
I wonder if I can just run to...
Wonder where that came from.
Get this over with.
Just say the word. just leave this right here. I'll 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 just leave this right here.
Where'd he go?
I hear you.
No. Oh.
Let's settle this. Let's get this over with. Let me handle this. Where that came from? Just say the word.
Okay. There was some merit to this idea.
Wait here.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
The fuck? Okay.
Wait here.
I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here. I'll just leave this right here.
Alright, over here, you jackasses. Okay.
Wait here.
More where that came from.
Alright, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, get o- No!
Time to take you down
Stop
to size.
doing that. Ooh. What does a Sith battlesuit do? Max Dex 7. Well, guess what this guy's going to be wearing? Lockers. Loot. Parts. What I would really like is my lightsaber. Powered battle armor. Now I get good grenades. Get good, son! Force pike. Alright, we're giving that to dude.
Score.
What are the heavy? Okay, so he can't use that until the next time I level up. Vibro Sith battle armor. Vibro sword. Force pike is not upgradable. Okay. Ooh. Stealth. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade those guys' armor again. Armor. Start with the Sith battle armor. Heat. Ah. Really? No hyperdrive? You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright, so there was doors that I couldn't open before. Okay, let me see if the security console will let me unlock the doors. Do I need a hyperdrive? Okay. Okay, so I just needed to unlock the BS. Why is the screen black?
We have arrived too late. The target has invaded us. We must pursue it. Observation. We have likely escaped aboard the orbital shuttle that has been docked. Query. Have you discovered anything about the shuttle's course? Answer. I have managed to track the shuttle's movement across the statement.
Oh, now it's...
Dispatch a unit to the polar region with the last known coordinates and approximate path of the shuttle. They will not escape us again.
Is that HK-47? I'm getting shot down again? Right, for some reason, it did not want... Come on, guys. There we go.
Irritated declaration. There you are. It has been extremely difficult to track you down, Jedi. Quick clarification. But now that we have found you, we hope that we can facilitate communications. Unnecessary addendum. And put an end to hostilities. Unnecessary clarification. We merely wish to cripple your vessel. Once we tracked your coordinates, we were able to deploy several droids in this location. Probing query. We are, however, curious as to why you chose to come to the remnants of the polar Telos irrigation system. There is nothing here that our instruments can detect. Eager threat. But we are looking forward to extracting your motives for coming here when we place you in torture restraints. Chiding statement. Oh, Jedi. There are as many of us as are needed to capture or kill our targets. Egotistical boast. And there are far more of us than any one Jedi. Destroy one of us, and more shall rise from the wreckage. Unnecessary threat. And our attack protocols are more than a match for you and your allies. Self-evident answer. Wherever you try to run, We will be there, armed and ready. Rhetorical query. So the query you have posed to us is one we put to you. What are you doing here, we wonder?
I hear you. More where that came from. Time to kick him down the side. I hear you.
Just in time. Ooh, HK control cluster. Your healing is stronger than mine. Okay. No, not bro. Okay. Not dead. Look at that. The only... Ice Queens. Not to be mistaken for ice cream. Ice Queens.
Lay down your weapons, and you shall not be harmed.
Why is it that everywhere we go, I end up in a cell? I mean, why did they lock us up? What is this place?
It is a training ground for Jedi.
What? This ice hole?
Yes, it bears the semblance of an academy. But where are the students?
You've got to be joking. What is a Jedi Academy doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is a place hidden from the galaxy like the Academy on Dantooine. But this place... Oh, Atris, you have been clever.
Atris?
It's none of your concern.
Well, the sooner
None
we're out
yet.
here, the better. 2 crazy Jedi are more than enough for me. No one told me we were going to be dumped in a nest of Jedi.
And what is it about this place that causes you such fear?
What do you mean? We're in the middle of a bunch of Jedi. You know how they are.
No, I do not. Not in the way you seem to.
What? What are you doing? Get out of my head!
Stop struggling. Let me follow the current.
Stop! Stop! Ah!
Ah, with the fear is mingled guilt. It squirms in you like a worm. And the why? Ah, and there is its heart. You surprise me. I could not feel it before. Your feelings are a powerful shield, indeed. Do not worry, Atten. If he is a Jedi, he will forgive. And if he is not, he will not care.
You can't tell him, please. I'm asking you. I don't want him to...
Think less of you. I hardly think that's possible. Still, there is no shame in what you ask. We all wage war with the past, and it leaves its scars.
I wonder if he's a Sith soldier that
price for such things.
deserted his post.
What price?
There are those who wage war and those who follow them. You are a crude thing, murderer, but you have your uses. You know how important this man we travel with is. Even one such as you can feel it. You will serve him until I release you.
And if I refuse?
You will not. If you do, then my silence will be broken. And then, Atten, you will be broken. You fear the Jedi, and rightly so. If Atris learns of your choices, you will never leave this place. But whatever fear you hold of the Jedi, know that if you disobey me, that my punishment will make you beg for the death that has long hounded you. Wipe the fear from your mind. You will not find blind obedience a difficult master. You chose it once. You will learn to embrace it again.
I don't know how you became such a manipulative witch, but why a vicious old scowl like yourself would even bother with me is a bigger mystery.
No game of Dajaric can be won without pawns, and this may prove to be a very long game. You are a slippery one. Your thoughts difficult for even one such as I to
Well,
read.
I was aware that she was Sith, but
that squirms within you gives
I
you
like
curious
hearing the
strength.
story
Your spirit, as
of the
diseased
slow
as it is,
reveal.
refuses to allow you to give up, no matter what threats you face and whatever wreckage you leave behind you. I feel you have crossed our path for a reason. Perhaps even you, at the right moment, may be able to turn aside disaster. If so, your potential...
It's fitting that I put him in Sith armor
Fine.
then.
I'll be your pawn, but I still think you've got the wrong man.
Perhaps. But someone has to fly the ship, and the Force is a hard thing to predict. You have crossed our path for a reason. Our path brought us here for a reason, and now I know why. The past is here, and it must be met before the future can be set in motion.
More Jedi speak. Care to explain?
No, I've wasted enough time with you. Sleep, murderer, and be silent.
Ooh,
Need no
he killed someone.
distractions. A critical moment approaches.
Alright. Is this where I finally get my lightsaber? I want yellow, but I guess I'm going green. Green with envy. Now I gotta pee. I'm sure there's gonna be dialogue choice, so I'll let the cutscene play.
I did not expect to see you again after the day of your sentencing.
I thought you had taken the exile's path, wandering the galaxy. Yet you have returned. Why?
Alrighty, dialogue time. Alright.
Your concern is noted. Your friends have not been harmed. They have been detained for their safety. I find it unusual that you are traveling with others again. I had thought you had forsaken the company of others after the war. Or is that why you are here?
Right.
Yet here you are. Perhaps you do not know yourself as well as you think. Regardless, your arrival here begs an explanation. Have you come to face the judgment of the Council, as you did so many years ago? Are you finally willing to admit that we were right to cast you out? You presume much. The Force does not guide your movements, not anymore. Its connection was lost when you fell. Perhaps you feel that the Force also led you to the Mandalorian Wars as well, but in truth it only led to your exile. Why? Because you turned your back on us, and the Order. You followed Revan to war against the Mandalorians, the very war that made Revan a Lord of the Sith, and ruined you. The Republic asked the Jedi Order for aid against the Mandalorians, that much is true. Yet that aid did not mean rushing into battle, giving in to aggression, your hate, your passions. You sought adventure, you hungered for battle, you could not wait to follow Revan to war. The Jedi Order asked only for time to examine the Mandalorian threat. They urged caution, patience, and you defied them. So when you returned, you were brought before us. You were a Jedi no longer, and so you were exiled. There was much about that day that was difficult to forget. Your words, your defiance, and when you stabbed your lightsaber into the center stone. I have kept it, so I would never forget. Indeed, a lightsaber is the mark of a Jedi. When you turned your back on the Order, it was not yours anymore. I have always kept it, as a reminder of what can happen when your passions dictate your actions. I have kept it, so I would never forget your arrogance or your insult to the Order. Become a Jedi again. That is a thing far out of reach, but I am not unsympathetic to your feelings. Leaving the Order must have been difficult for you. Yet you gave the Council no other choice. You gave me no other choice. So your choice was to meet the aggression of the Mandalorians with more aggression. That is not the Jedi way. Every choice we make, whether we know it or not, sends echoes through the Force. It can awaken feelings, ignite passions, hate, anger, fear, where none existed before. By meeting aggression, by serving as an opponent against which the Mandalorians could test themselves, you fed their hate, their lust for war, and it sent a terrible echo through you. And because of it, you and those Jedi who met them on the battlefield lost their way, and you turned on us. Of course I was. But the Jedi teachings require we examine how we may best help them. Action without reflection is not our way. There was no guarantee that marching to war would have saved the Outer Rim. In fact, quite the opposite. Physical victory, perhaps, but the real victory lay in... Do not twist my words. A physical victory is not the only victory, or the only loss. You do not know... How dare you? The Mandalorian Wars should have been your grave, and Malachor 5 is where you should have died. You see shadows where there are none, and hate where there is none. You are blind, as always. I tire of fighting with you. You lust for war, and you always will, and you have succeeded in distracting me from my questions. So answer me. If you cannot seem to admit the Council was correct, then why are you here? Your ship? Ah, the Ebon Hall. It is not your ship. Unless you're admitting to the destruction of the Paragas mining facility. Of course you admit nothing. That would require facing and examining your actions. You have not changed. Acting instead of thinking.
Oh my
Putting
God.
yourself before the galaxy, before the Jedi. Do you know what you have done? No, your crime is much more than that. Without the fuel from Paragas, Citadel Station cannot maintain its orbit. It will crash into the planet, and its destruction will echo across 20 other worlds. Telos was a test to see if the Republic could mount a restoration effort on the Outer Rim. When it fails, the Republic will not finance another. The other Rim worlds, devastated by the Sith, will remain graveyard worlds, devoid of life. And that is the magnitude of your crime. The Sith? What do you mean? You speak truly. You have encountered the Sith. I can feel the scars on you. Tell me, where did you encounter them? Paragas? What would they want there? They can't have been looking for you. You. If they thought you were Jedi, the teachings of the Sith blind them indeed. I am the last Jedi, not you. You betrayed our teachings, our beliefs, the very core of the Jedi Order. If these Sith attacked you, they will soon realize their mistake. And if you escaped, they most likely let you go to see if you would lead them here. You offer your aid after turning your back on me, on the Council. The Jedi is not something.
How did I
you
turn
impose
my
out of
back
fear.
on them?
The commitment
Oh,
is
right.
stronger
I
than
went
that.
to war.
Something you never seem
Got
to
it.
understand.
Oh, alright.
But if you help me, it cannot be done from here. There are others in the galaxy who may help us against a Sith threat. If you can find them, gain their trust, perhaps our defenses shall be stronger for
I
you.
hear
Take your ship. Seek
Easter
them out.
egg hunt.
If you find them, encourage them to gather on Dantooine. From there, we can call a council and see what can be done. You shall find them north of here, in one of the old irrigation chambers. They have not been harmed. They are free to leave as well. Then I shall send you on your way. It is now time for you to depart.
We shall remove him, mistress. Come with us.
That is a strange facial expression. Oh.
Are you all right, mistress?
The exile...
Forgive me, mistress, but I must ask. The exile. I have never seen another affect you so strongly. Did you care for him once?
The Jedi have no such attachment. As always, he will do as he wills. And the galaxy, and the feelings of others, can burn for all he cares. The day we judged him, I stood in the chamber and he was so right. He was so certain of it, I doubted myself. He chose Revan over the Jedi, over the Council, over... But now I am tired. I must meditate.
Of course, mistress. I will tell the others you are not to be disturbed. And please, do not exhaust yourself. We can attend to matters here. Why have your
You will find them in the main irrigation channel room. The particle emitters there that once governed the flow of water to Telos can double as force gauges. It is not part of my duties. Free them yourself. Then you must leave this place. Your ship is stored in the hangar. Aegis has given you permission to leave this place, and permission to return if you remain in her service. You may ask... We share the same father, and we all bear the face of our mother. It is not unusual for the Achani of the same parents to be born so as to be indistinguishable to outsiders. As I have said, it is not unusual for the Achani...
Okay. Door. Stuff. But I really wish it would actually give me the translation. Okay, that's gonna take me down to my ship, so I need to go find my friends. And I need to find a lightsaber, because, seriously, I'm tired of not having one. It's a fucking Jedi game, and I don't have a lightsaber.
There was something from your past here, something unresolved. I feel we did not come to this place by chance. We were led here. This woman who resides here, she did something to you once, something that hangs upon you still. There is a Jedi here, perhaps, in that you are correct. Yet there are no students, and this woman, this Atrus, surrounds herself with those who cannot feel the Force. Curious. No, her servants are not Jedi. Their minds are walls, trained to resist tricks of the mind. This discipline blinds them to the Force as well, even if they were Force sensitive.
Interesting.
Very well, let us depart. He's only sleeping. It seems the journey here has fatigued him.
I am sorry, General. I'm fine, General. Even power has been restored to my arm. What is this place? Where are we? This must be where I had detected the energy readings before, and the drain to the restoration shields. This room, this place, it looks part of a huge polar irrigation system, possibly planet-wide, like the one on Coruscant. I'd been told by the Republic that it was not in use. I am, General. If you wish, I may travel with you, or join you at the ship. Very well, General. I will await your arrival.
Mando heavy suit, huh? Okay. I wonder if I have to go confront that Jedi Master to get my lightsaber with my party. Because Force Pike, garbage, garbage, garbage. I would really, really like a lightsaber. The one that's not locked. Oh, tummy. S. Rumbly. I'm gonna go back over here. Is there any... There's nothing in here. Go talk to Homegirl and say, give me my bullshit.
Curious thing. What lies behind it? Did she? Perhaps it is a meditation chamber of some sort.
Yes, yes, yes. It's a meditation chamber. And I can't open the door. Which means I'm not getting a lightsaber here. Why do I not get a lightsaber? I'm gonna throw a tantrum. I want my lightsaber. Wait, is that door? that would be...
Mistress, the last of the handmaidens is not among us.
She has left with the exile.
Left?
But why? Her oath. Her reasons are unknown to me. But I fear she may no longer be trusted. We will save her if we can, but we must let her discover the exile's nature for herself. Some evils must be confronted, and isolation from it would have been no defense.
Well, now that we're off that Dejaric board of a planet, I say we burn sky until we see lines.
What is the machine saying? We seem to have found it.
Do you know why we have called you here?
As Revan summoned you, so have you come full circle to return to the Jedi.
Why did you defy us? The Jedi are guardians of the peace, and have been for centuries. This call to war undermines all that we have worked for.
Is Revan your master now? Or is it the horror you wrought at Malachor that has caused you to see the truth at last?
You refuse to hear us. You have shut us out. And so have shut yourself to the galaxy.
You are exiled, and you are a Jedi no longer.
There is one last thing. Your lightsaber. Surrender it to us.
Much defiance in that one.
You are correct, Kavar. When he was here, I felt it. It was as if he was not there. More like an echo.
The war has touched the youngest of the Order. Many of them have lost themselves in battle against the Mandalorians.
We have not lost a Jedi this day. You felt it. He has lost himself. He is no Jedi. He walked Revan's path, but he was not strong enough.
I fear it is our teachings that may have led Revan to choose the path he did.
We are not the ones who taught him.
We take responsibility, Atris, not cast blame.
The choice of one was the choice of us all. Revan's teacher intended no harm, and Revan had many teachers since.
Yet they all stem from the same source. Her teachings violated the Jedi Code, and lead all who listen to the dark side, as they did the exile.
You are wrong. The dark side is not what I sensed in the exile. Surely the rest of you felt it as well. That emptiness we felt. He has changed.
Whatever that wound was, it was of the dark side. We should not have let him depart. He will simply join Revan again, or perhaps worse.
What would you have done with him, Atris? Be mindful of your feelings. This is not Revan who stood before you. This one walks a different path.
No, although that may come in time. We let him go because we must. Where he travels, he carries his destination with him.
Malachor 5 should have been his grave. You saw it in his walk, and in the Force. It was as if he was already dead.
No, not death. Many battles remain for that one, if what we have seen is true. But the future is a shifting thing.
Wow.
And he cuts like a blade through it.
We should have told him the truth. A Jedi deserves to know.
No good would have come from it, even if what you believe was true. There's still the matter of Revan, and such truths could leave us vulnerable on two fronts.
Perhaps in many years, we will call him before us and explain what happened to him, and how he may be healed. Until then, he must accept his journey.
But he may never discover the truth, and he will never know why we cast him out.
And that is the future we must accept.
Interesting.
These Jedi sure like their secrets, don't they?
Korriban.
A strange coincidence.
It is no coincidence. There is some larger plan at work here, and we are walking into it. This is too convenient to be anything but a trap.
Those are Atris's records you have stolen.
What the hell are you doing on our ship?
I have come to join you. I can help you against this threat.
Well, we don't want your help. Or any of your sisters.
It is just me. And I am doing this because Atris believes you will need help. I think the strength of the enemy is unknown, but it is greater than 5 can hope to defeat without aid.
Indeed. But of course, what does one more matter to our journey? I have had enough of this. I will be in my chambers.
Yeah, me too. I'll be in my chambers. But since I don't have any, I guess I'll just go to the cockpit like I always do. If she's coming with us, she gets the cargo hold. Might remind her how fun it is to get locked up.
General.
The cargo hold is enough. I assure you, there is little I need. I will attend to myself. It is no matter. But thank you for your kindness.
General, is there a reason you don't carry a light? That's not your lightsaber anymore. That belonged to someone who served Revan in the wars, not the person you are now. You could build another one, if you wanted to, but you know that. I don't know, General, but whatever the reason, you should put it behind you. I know this. A lightsaber is part of who you are. Without it, you're not complete. I think I can help you out there. I happen to know the parts you need. We need a power cell, emitter matrix, lens and focusing crystal. Though I have to admit the crystal is beyond my means. Never did understand them. Those parts are fairly common, though a Jedi once told me that it's best if your lightsaber reflects you, and if it is constructed of things that identify it as your own. Just bring the parts to me before you get started building it. I'll make sure they're usable. All I'm saying is that you've gone for a long time without a memory wipe. Most droids behave erratically under those circumstances. I know that, but I'm fixing everything else around here, so I may as well take a look at you too. What was that? A That's what I'm talking about. That is not normal droid behavior. If it wasn't for me, we'd all be floating in space. Good. You wouldn't guess it from the outside, but it I'll bet.
Alright. Let's go get this lightsaber built.
General,
polishing is...
I moved around for a couple years. Working as a starship mechanic got me from place to place. I wasn't ready to settle down after the war. Bet you understand my restlessness as long as I kept moving.
Okay.
Mostly, I was angry.
Okay.
I
don't want to talk to you. I want to build my light.
It's good to be work some.
Okay.
That old thing, I built him when I was a kid. Been following me around for years now, despite what I've done to try and chase him off. Hey, just kidding. I'm happy to have you around. I would, but then I wouldn't be the only one with a floating
Nice.
He helps me out with repairs. I outfitted him with a cutting laser and some other tools. He's also good for singeing the pants of annoying techs. I've been thinking about doing some other work on him, but I barely have time. Too busy fixing up the ship. Something else I can help you with?
No. Alright. Lightsaber time. Let's find the crafting table. No, I don't want to leave the Ebon Hawk. Don't want to jettison myself into space. Alright, first things first, we're going to find somewhere to go. Right after I figure out how to build my goddamn lightsaber. Hi, baby.
Yes? Training is something I do not understand how... All Ichani fighting principles rely on foundations. It is similar to... As a foundation, I will instruct you in our elementary movements. It is not something that can be described. Use only your hands and feet to strike at me, nothing else. Very well.
Okay. What's that? My ship is a big fucking aha! Workbench. Lightsaber. Lightsaber? I don't have one. How do I build a lightsaber?
I didn't want to talk about the war, but... Why did you decide to fight? The war went poorly before. I remember my people.
I don't care. I want to build my...
I did not join because I wanted to protect, though. I remember the thrill. Do you know how it felt? I couldn't do that. It was almost as though the battle... It's always on my mind now. That loss of control blinded me. Turned me. I just needed to get that off my chest. Was there something you wanted me for?
Yes.
Sure do, General. I've made a few while I wasn't working on the ship. Just remember, the best shield is not getting shot at all. Something else I can help you with? I got tired of it. Kept dropping my hydro spanner. Figured I'd get a new one. I was only kidding. Actually, it was a souvenir from Malachor. I was lucky it was all I lost. But at least it gave me something to do, right?
Holy crap.
Everyone always said I was probably
You told me to
half
come talk to
machine
you
anyway.
about making a
Something else.
lightsaber.
If the Republic would just rein Zerka in, there'd be no problem. But as long as Zerka is allowed to undermine the Ithorians' efforts, Telos will remain dead. I can't take seeing my work being used by those bloodsuckers. But there's nothing I can do about it, so let's talk about something else. Something else I can help you with? Just working on the ship. Whoever made these repairs doesn't think... Yes, General?
Okay. Alright. Maybe I need to talk to my droid? Where'd he go? Did he go in the bathroom? Med bay? Holy crap, I just want to build my lightsaber. That's the floating one.
How many more do we intend? Then prepare for an army, I think, for it seems many more will come in time. They will follow you because you are a leader. Their kind always needs such, even when the figure desires no such obedience. Because I am not blind, that is why. I see what they see, hear their voices when they speak to you, and notice the change when they speak to others. I know many things, and I know what I am not. I am no leader. I speak with a voice that will never move others. I speak with a passion that goes unheard. They obey you because you are a leader, and perhaps something more. Have you noticed what has been happening? Have you felt it in them? They echo you, either fighting or surrendering to their feelings, their loyalty, their duty. Your mere presence serves as an example to them of something to uphold or something to fight against. Watch them carefully, see their patterns, and recognize the strength in it. Influence can be a weapon, one that you may need before your journey is done. Good, and then act upon it. It is a powerful tool to motivate others.
What I would
That
really
was
like...
Revan's way, I believe. It was a strength. Ask, and I will answer. Does it matter? Of course it does. Such titles allow you to break the galaxy into light and dark, categorize it. Perhaps I am neither.
That's not an answer.
And I hold both as what they are, pieces of a whole. Know that I am your teacher, and that is enough. Ask, and I will answer. Nothing more than we already know, and anything else I know would be useless. There is danger in such knowledge. Ask, and I will answer. I know her as much as I know...
Right. Where'd he go now? There he is. Okay, so I can use him as a crafting table. Alright. Guess I need to go to Dantooine. Hopefully this one gives me the ability to make my damn lightsaber. Oh, for fuck's sake. Why does it keep doing this? Alright, we're gonna take Doodles. Alright.
Another visitor? You must be here to join in the plunder of the old Jedi Enclave. You have to see Administrator Adari first. You're one of the salvagers, right? Your ship looks banged up enough to be part of that lot. But you look different. Then who are you? The only recent visitors we've had on Dantooine have been salvagers, and a slew of mercenaries. Jedi are nothing to joke about in these parts. Their secret enclave caused a lot of hardship for us during the war. Obviously haven't been here recently. It wasn't? They turned our small world into a big target. For a while we thought we'd suffer the same fate as Terrace, and it's because of them. But if you want to get to the ruins of the Jedi Enclave, you're going to have to get permission from the Administrator. She's in Kunda. Kunda is the big building just outside the landing port. It used to be the estate of a man named Matali.
Hey, I
He
remember
and his
that from the
family
first game.
Disappeared around the time of the bombardment. The administrator rebuilt it, and now this is our center of government. Just head into the building, and you'll find your way to the administrator. I'll be over by the entrance if you need anything else.
Alright, what are her stats? 16 dex. Alright. I don't want Hazak cards. Alright, let's see if there's more. Alright. Oh, it's 4 o'clock. I'm gonna loot these, save, and then see about raiding out.
I hear you. Damn thing's stuck.
Fine.
I'll just leave this right here. Damn thing's stuck.
Apparently, even an explosive doesn't open it. Another Rhodian blade. Alright.
What do you want? I don't have... A Jedi. Ah, leave me be, Jedi.
Alright. Alright, so this is going to put me in dialogue most likely, so I'm going to save here. Alright. Actually, we're just going to end stream, because I got to pay. Alright, thank you guys for watching. If you want to support the channel, and you don't want to give the Bezos subscription money, I have merch that you can purchase at my Ko-fi, which will go to me, and I can put more money into the stream.